River rats, when you're having a tough time catching a fish, I've learned that there's pretty much always something biting at the dam. You never know what it is, which that might be annoying to some people, but I think it's kind of fun. First we need some bait though, so let's go. She is a tad bumpy. Got a bunch of the spill gates spilling. Technically I don't need a ton of bait, but I would like a good amount, especially, I don't know, yesterday I didn't catch anything, so I will take anything right now. Ooh, we'll see how long I stay up on the front, or if I just move. Yeah, I'm gonna get a good workout up here. Trying to get some skipjack is what I really want. Like I said, I went yesterday and caught nothing. So the confidence level isn't super high. If I can't get skipjack, we'll go try to find some shad. Or whatever we can get. I mean, carp might be worth trying too. Can't tell if we're dragging one on the lazy rod or not. Yeah, I think we were. Little white bass hanging on there. That's all I was getting the other day. Can't use these down here, unfortunately. It's a pretty good bait. Oh, one swirled on it right there. Couldn't tell what it was for sure, but it was a fish. Well, there was something. Looked like a white bass. There we go. White bass, gone. Oh, skipjack. Oh, he came off right in the boat. Perfect. That will work. That's what we're looking for. All right, 19 more to go. Or 29, depending on what the bite's like. Yeah, don't play around with them because they like to come off the hook. The longer you got them on the hook, the more likely they're gonna come off the hook. That sounds kind of ridiculous. Moral of the story is just crank them in. I might be sitting right on top of them. Might need to move. Oh, bumped. Yeah, I'm not getting bumped till I get to the boat though. Oh, we got one over there. Looking like a white bass. I don't see any jumping. Might be a bunch of them. Just a whole white bass party on the end of the line here. least one. Oh, he's nice. Two. Yeah, one big white bass, one medium white bass. You boys are lucky. Anywhere else, at least any of the other places I fish on a regular basis, you would be in the cooler. Ow! It's like, oh yeah? Oh yeah, he diced me up good. I was already diced up pretty good from a flathead. He just added to it. Make one more cast here and then I'm getting out of these bumpies. Oh, there was a skip. He whiffed. It's cool when you can see him try to eat it. It's cooler when they get it though. Bump. 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 Just eat it, boys. That one got it. Is that a skip? Yep. No, he came off. You're gonna lose some. Anybody says they don't lose skipjack, there's a liar. I have to slide to the back of the boat just for angles and stuff. Yep, I'm gonna do that. A lot of short bites. I got here late because I had to work on my truck, but I was hoping I could they'd still be biting at least a little bit. And I guess they are biting a little bit. Or at least one was. Ooh, you crushed it, whatever you are. White bass, it's digging like a white bass. Because it's a big old white bass. At least they're fun. Like nice, fun-sized ones. There's something. Be a skip, even though I don't think you are. You are not. Well, here comes the rain. And guess where my rain jacket is? All right. I'm not gonna melt. My dad always asked me that when it rained, are you gonna melt? I've confirmed I'm not going to. At this point, I'll just take like 10. Or I guess I have one, so let's start with 2. There's something. Maybe. Yep. 2. Okay. All right, we got 2. Let's try 3. Maybe? Yeah, that's, might be a couple of them on there. Oh, one's a skip. One's a big old skip. One on the front top is a white bass, so he's still on there. Get in here, yes. All right. Oh, he's got a weird broken back. Okay. Ooh, barely hooked like they often are. Okay, we're up to 3. All right, 3. Can we get 4? One on a little hot streak. And it chilled out real quick. Walked to the front of the boat. Ooh, he hammered it. Jump for me. Let me be a skip. Kind of feels like it might be. Nope. 2. No skips. Okay. It is crazy that these things live where they live. Ooh, that might be one. Yeah, I'm not so sure. No jumping. Oh, I got 2. I mean, we're in like 20 feet of water of ripping current, and they're just ripping like tumultuous current that's swirling and everything. It's not like in a straight line, and they're just out here having a day. Swimming around right on top. White bass and skips alike. A lot more white bass than skips. Oh, those are skips swirling on it and not eating it. Oh, there was one. Yeah, they're just swiping at it, not getting it. I feel like I'm just a slave to the skipjack. So if you got skipjack, you got it. Probably gonna catch some fish. You don't have skipjack, suddenly I don't feel nearly as confident. They were probably biting decent this morning. I wish I could have got here. There's something. Ooh, one skipjack on there for sure. Yep, maybe 2. Oh, 0. Are you kidding me? Yeah, there's 2 of them on there. I just want to go catfishing, guys. Well, the skipjack have been like one here, one there. Nothing crazy, but putting them in the cooler. So can't complain there. And I think I got enough where I can justify tossing a fishing or cat rod out. We got some possible thunderstorms rolling in here shortly, so I might be bailing, or at least running down in my truck and then parking the boat and coming back. I don't know. It is what it is. I run an 8. I don't think I'd need an 8, but I'm gonna run an 8 just in case. Let's run the smaller ones. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw one out and then keep casting for skips. Hopefully there's somebody hungry out there. There's one. Oh, I think it's even a skip. The honey just came off like most of them have been the entire morning. The white bass never come off. Just not a good ratio. I even sharpened my hooks. Probably landing one out every 3, maybe worse than that. Cooler would be full if I could land half of them. I don't know what my deal is. Maybe it's this fishing rod. Might be swapping rigs here in a sec. It's not a terrible idea. I'm gonna try that. It's definitely starting to feel like possible thunderstorms. Or at least possible rain. It's got that smell in the air. Oh, we got a nibble. Jeez, dunk, dunk, dunk. Those are probably Skipjack doing that. Speaking of skip, I didn't bring skip just because of the weird weather, and fishing's been tough, so I wanted to focus on just the fishing aspect of things. Maybe. Yeah, he popped off. Or did he? We'll give him a reel down just to see. Yeah, he's there. He is small. I'm impressed that he got it down the hatch. This is a nice break to the skipjacking. Yeah, he ain't too bad. I think he's just twisted up in it though. Little blue. Well, he hasn't popped up yet. There's weight. Blue. Nice one. Not a giant one, but a nice one. Scraggly looking dude. Come here, bud. Ooh, keep my bait. No! Oh! Lost the fish, lost my bait. 80-pound leader just snapped on about a 12-pounder. Old leader, I guess. Sorry for the free lip piercing, bud. I just suck at fishing lately. That boils down to laziness, because I could have got the net, but I didn't think I needed it. But some other things just been bad luck. Well, you lose one, you rig one. Well, we got a fresh leader this time. Hopefully that takes care of that problem. I did get the best part though. I got to lean on him a little bit, and this heavier current makes that nicer. I'd like to get another 5 or 6 skipjack, and then I'm gonna walk a bait too, I think. Start with one more, and then one more. Oh, there was one. Ooh, I got bounced pretty good. Did he come off? Wow. How'd he come off? He started pulling drag and then popped off. That's dumb. That was a big one. Oh, bad luck. Just got bonk and then nothing. Yeah, hook sharp. That was not a small fish. Yeah, I just saw it go bounce and then he laid her down. Oh, dang it. What can you do but laugh about it, you know? Ooh, he whacked it. White bass. Starting to drizzle a little bit. It can rain. Rain's fine, just no lightning. Be nice to get a skipjack to replace the skipjack that I used up. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Man, I just wanted that fish to come back. The bait was all, didn't have any blood left in it after that fish crunched it, so put a fresh one on. Wow, it's crazy how they just hit it and all the blood's gone. I got something here. Bet you can't guess what it is. My arms are gonna be, my elbows are gonna be tired from reeling in white bass. It's nuts. The little buggers are lucky you can't use them. There's something. Gone. Yep, here comes the rain. I think I will put the bimini up, cast another cat rod out, and then get back to skipjacking once the rain stops. Coming down pretty good. Pretty spoiled with this bimini top. It's not completely dry, but it's a lot more dry than it would be without it. I got one more skip, but it's definitely dying down for the white bass and the skipjack as far as that goes. Might have to just catfish and then come back this evening. In a few bumps, they're just half-hearted bumps, so. Well, I started walking a bait because the skipjack bite that was there, is the little that there was pretty much completely gone. Oh, there was a bite. Little bite. Got a handful of little bites, no big bites. It's like a rock pile down here that I can't get my bait over. I'll get to it and then it'll just stall out, which isn't a bad place to leave a bait, but this stalls out again. I'll just let it sit. Right? Let it sit while I reel in the other ones, and then we'll move. Slight move. I got hung up and I was going to move spots anyway, and then the snag started moving, and this is kind of funny. I haven't caught one of these in a while. Oh, it's so gross. I ain't gonna throw it back because it's just trash, but it's not fun to have in the boat. I'll just set it up front. Throw it away later. Oh, there's a sinker on it. Guess I could title this video Unexpected Catch. I can't believe what I caught below this giant dam. Definitely gonna switch to some three-way rigs. Oh yeah. Almost moved. You got sinker back. Take it. Well, here's some practical fishing advice if you're fishing in rocky areas. And I got a re-rig, so I might as well show you. I'm gonna do a three-way crane swivel. Tie that to my main line. And if you're like, what pound test, what pound whatever, what size hook, just match it to the fish you're chasing. Like if you're fishing for big fish, you need big line and big hooks. If you're fishing for smaller fish, I wouldn't use as heavy as stuff, or you're just gonna crank them in and it won't be any fun. Yeah, it'll still be pretty fun. I got a heavy main line, three-way swivel right there. I'm gonna take lighter line and make a sinker dropper. Make a loop on the bottom. And I like to keep my sinker dropper in line with my main line so my hook kind of flutters out the side. You don't have to do it that way. I just think it presents the bait and keeps it out of the rocks a little bit better. Yeah, it's gonna look like that. Sinker dropper in line with main line. And I'm gonna tie my hook off to this little flappy guy on the side. And my hook dropper is gonna be shorter than my sinker dropper, which in theory should increase the likelihood that it stays out of the rocks. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I like to snell my hook. Any snell knot will do. And I'd show you how to tie the knots, but I find it kind of boring. You might not, but if you want to know how to tie the knots, my favorite website's Grog's Fishing Knots. Or maybe it's just Grog's Knots, but it has a really nice animated tutorial on how to tie a bunch of different knots. Like a dropper loop knot, or a snell knot, or a uni knot, or a polymer, which now that I think about it, I just used 4 different knots on the same rig. You don't have to, I just do. Anyway, so yeah, sinker dropper in line with my main line, and then my hook's dangling off the side, and hopefully it doesn't tangle like it just did. And my sinker will probably snag, but that's okay because it's lighter line, and if a fish eats it, it'll break off or pop out, and then I can fight the fish. Now I just need a fish. Probably should have done that from the get-go, but better late than never. All right, let's see if we can actually put a catfish in the boat. That would be pretty neat. Been struggling with that. Cast one out each side and try to walk one right down the middle. Not even going to be very far from the boat on this one. And I saved my favorite chunk for the hand rod. Seems like the big fish often prefer the head chunks, which is what that big fish hit that didn't get the hook earlier, actually. Start trying to walk it to this current over here. I don't even really care which one gets hit as long as one gets hit. This is kind of amazing. I mean, pretty much getting bites as soon as I threw one fishing rod in the water this morning, and then that rain comes in and it's just dead everywhere. Might have to make me a big run somewhere and then maybe come back this evening. I don't know. Weighing my options. I might just stick it out. Definitely gonna go to some heavier current though. He's approximately a mile downriver, but it is a fish. Didn't smack it like a big one, but I'm gonna get my money's worth as far as he is downriver. Like after I get him in, assuming I get him in, that's not been a guarantee lately. We're gonna go down to where he bit. Yeah, he's up on top. Probably like 5 pounds. Feels like he's 55 pounds in this current. But he's corkscrewing down there. I'm gonna get my bicep workout today. Just happy to be leaning on something that isn't a white bass. I do enjoy me some white bass though. But what I really like is catching the fish I'm trying to catch. Whether if I'm catfishing, I want to catch catfish. If I'm fishing for skipjack, I want to catch skipjack. And if I'm fishing for white bass, I want to catch white bass. It's probably kind of snobby of me, but can't help myself. I could, but I just feel like a better angler when I can go catch the fish that I want to catch. Man, if he was 100 pounds, we'd be in for one heck of a fight. This isn't even a fight, it's just dragging him in. You know what, I think I'll let him sit there for a second. I'm gonna get these other rods in, and then we're gonna go down to him. Because we're gonna go down there anyway. Okay. Spot lock off. Gonna meet you in the middle, buddy. Don't worry, I'm coming. Oh, he's so small. Yeah, he's not that small. Not that big. All right, I am gonna lift you. I think I can lift you with 80-pound line. Oop, oop. Okay, he's in the boat. I'm gonna be able to hold here. I really want to hold here. I was walking a pretty good sized bait. Never ceases to amaze me what they'll fit in their mouths. It's a good one though. Good eater if we're gonna be eating. And he's not fat and like he's firmer than most blue cats. That's interesting. Happy to have got a nibble. That trolling motor is maxed out. Good thing I got lithium batteries. Well, at this point, I think I'm just gonna stick it out till dark. I need bait anyway, so stay. Hopefully the skips will start biting again. Ooh, I think I lost my sinker. Sinker dropper did its job. Sure did. So yeah, I'll stick it out, try to catch some skips for the next few days and maybe catch a cat while we're at it. We'll keep them lines out. Be nice to run into that fish again, that one that came off for whatever reason. I just have a feeling that was like, just the way he hit, that was a special fish, but we'll never know. There was a 15% chance of rain all day. Guess it's my lucky day.